Speaking of animals that have been taken from their natural environment, we have a story about that, but it has kind of a happy ending because these animals have found a sanctuary because of some very caring and very knowledgeable and also some very brave people.
Cedarhill's a nonprofit animal sanctuary. We're closed to the public, and we're home to over 250 rescued animals, from regular dogs and cats all the way to lions, tigers. So we're like a retirement home. After they've had a hard start, a rough beginning, been mistreated by people, or whatever their story is, we're their home for life.
Almost every single animal we have here has come from an abused or neglected situation that they needed a forever home for, and we provide that for them here. To see these animals come from some of the situations that they have been in before we get them here, that you would think that they would never trust a human again. And to see them respond and to adapt, it's truly amazing.
Our big cats were either privately owned from a roadside zoo or another sanctuary closing. So we've had some that have been abused with pepper spray. They've been sprayed in the eyes so many times that they're partially blind. We've got a couple that cattle prods have been used on them, fire extinguishers, things to make them behave or do what they're supposed to do. Come here. Hi, baby. Oh, just a good morning, girl. You're ready for breakfast, aren't you? I know. Some of their backgrounds are pretty horrific, but today, I mean, life is good for the big cats here. Working with them so much, you get to appreciate and have a relationship with them, but they find their ways to remind you that they are powerful predators. I mean, they're hyper intelligent and they're built to be predators. So we are a no contact facility for that reason. We don't ever touch. We don't ever go in the pen with them.
The older female bobcat we have, which was raised by people in an apartment. She had never even been in the rain or anything before she got here, which really killed me to have to put her just in a pen that day because it was raining terribly bad that day. Bobcats are very, very skittish. They are nocturnal by nature, so we alter their daily habits by feeding them in the mornings, but they've all responded very well to that.
You guys ready to eat?
Kay McElroy. She's the one who started this place 30 years ago without a thought of it becoming a sanctuary. Kay loves to read the newspaper, and one of her favorite things to do is to go through the classifieds. And she came upon an ad of a man who was selling a cougar for $1,000, and he lived not too far from here. What she found was a young cougar chained in a cage, malnourished, not doing well at all, and she thought, I've got to help this animal. She started very much in earnest trying to find a place for him to go, which she later named him Zach. The zoos couldn't take it. It didn't know its breeding or anything. There was no rehabilitation. So she set about learning what she could and built an enclosure herself. And in that, it sowed the roots for Cedarhill.
We are one of the only sanctuaries in the United States that house domestic cats and exotic cats.
This is our senior and disabled cat house. We do have cats in here that are blind. We have cats in here that have 3 legs, have back leg issue joints that doesn't work properly. The thing about all of these cats that really probably get to us is that they do not know they're handicapped. And if they do, they don't show it. Stevie is totally blind. He doesn't have any eyeballs. His senses, his hearing, his smell is like double and triple probably any of the other cats. He can swat a fly and get it, follow birds with his face because he hears it. When he's at the bottom of the hill and you shake the bucket for treat time, he flies it through here and goes through the cat door without running into it.
They're the only big cat sanctuary in Mississippi, and they're one of the top 15 in the United States. And that's in Mississippi. We're known for being the bottom of the barrel in a lot of stuff, but when it comes to something like that, we have one of the greatest sanctuaries in the United States. And I just want to be a part of it just by helping financially and because they're such good people. I mean, they save lions, tigers, cougars, bobcats, regular cats, dogs, even pigs, even birds. And most of these animals have nowhere else to go. If it wasn't for Cedarhill, these animals would be dead.